What's going on, everybody? Sugar and spice topics. I wanted to talk about Wendy Williams today, get a little spicy. Because I was on Queen's Radio Live yesterday, and you know your girl was typing Twitter fingers hard, YouTube Live hard, because, you know, Nicki was on Queen's Radio. So, I'm in the comments, you know, just going and going and going. Wendy has a lot to say about Nicki and Kenneth's marriage because of Kenneth's past. Wendy, apparently, maybe she wants to find Nicki the perfect man, as if she can give that type of advice. Wendy, we know, husband had a baby on her while they're married. How embarrassing is that? So I'm like, well, how does she have room to even talk about someone's marriage and give her opinion or advice? It's just not warranted, Wendy. Please mind your own business. So let me catch y'all up. Nicki Minaj claps back at demonic Wendy Williams after her comments made about husband Kenneth Petty. Nicki Minaj is clapping back at Wendy Williams after the talk show host made several negative comments about Minaj's new husband Kenneth Zoo Petty on her show. In a recent episode of the Wendy Williams Show, Williams 55 discussed Minaj's wedding during the show's Hot Topics segment. Though Williams congratulated Minaj, she also brought up Petty's criminal past. Minaj announced in late October that she and Petty had officially tied the knot after months of referring to him as her husband. Throughout their relationship, the rapper has defended Petty against concerns about his criminal record. He is a registered sex offender in the state of New York and served time in prison for manslaughter after being convicted in 2002. Now, he serves 7 years in prison and he's also a sex offender, Williams said. That means that he is a manslaughter, a killer. Okay, so he's a killer and a sex offender. Well, Nicki, congratulations. Then during Friday's episode of Minaj's Queen Radio Show, the super bass rappers responded to Williams' comments. Every time you mention him, you feel the need to bring these things up, Minaj 36 said. It's not about doing your job, Minaj continued. There are people who report the news and there are people who do it with an evil intent in their heart, viciousness. And I pray for you because I know you're hurting and I know you must be sick and humiliated. I didn't know that in our society you have to be plagued by your past, the rapper said. I didn't know that people can't turn over a new leaf. I didn't know that your viciousness and evilness was deep-rooted, this deep-seated. Well, Nicki Minaj is absolutely right. And actually, I was on the live. Nicki was all about peace, and she actually was all about God and sharing and experiencing the love and spirit of God. She called Ariana Grande all positive vibes. She called Tasha Cobbs gospel singer, played her gospel music. The energy was well spiritual up in the live. So there was no negativity there. I was glad she did address Wendy Williams. And I don't understand how Wendy Williams has the balls to talk about somebody's marriage. Wendy, you need to be praying on yourself, your child, and all that, and your ex-husband who decided to get with another woman while married to you, knowing that you on live TV talking and gossiping and backbiting about everybody else. So she picks Nicki to pick with. But I'm glad Nicki stood up for herself. Well, there's someone else that decided to talk about Nicki. Remy Ma had a lot to say about Nicki Minaj in a recent interview. Remy Ma did a recent interview with Jason Lee of Hollywood Unlocked. Y'all know Jason Lee is always against Nicki Minaj. He's constantly trying to down-talk her and downplay her skills and her accolades. He definitely befriends himself to her rivalries, such as Cardi B. You know Nicki just did a song with Megan Thee Stallion, Hot Girl Summer. Jason Lee was also outed for trying to get Megan to work with Cardi B by saying, why you don't want to work with Cardi? Why didn't you want to work with Cardi? He even went as far as tried to get Megan's number in order to get them to work together because Jason Lee has such animosity towards Nicki. In my opinion, he has a lot of animosity towards black women. So there's a lot going on with him that I think he needs to work on. Let me catch y'all up to speed with an article which talks about this experience with Jason Lee. Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj had a long-standing beef that came to a head when Ma unleashed her diss track Sheether. During an appearance on Hollywood Unlocked, Remy Ma explained that she took on this battle for other female rappers more than herself. What led up to the whole Sheether thing was I just kept hearing so many things behind the scenes and I didn't understand. Why would you do this to me? Remy said 9 minutes into the interview. I was already annoyed at everything that was going on. I was like, yo, as long as this is the way it is, nobody, not just me, no woman are going to be able to succeed as long as this is how it is. You don't sound like this, if you don't look like this, if you're not bowing down to her, we're not going to get anywhere. But my thing is, let's stop. Remy, that statement alone sounds like your own self-image issues. What does that have to do with Nicki? Because Nicki's confident and she likes to dress how she likes to dress. She sounds how she sounds. What are you blaming? Are you blaming that on her? That don't got nothing to do with her. That's you. That's your self-image issues. Deal with them. According to Remy, the way Nicki was treating other artists isn't how Minaj supported her doing her come up. Nicki went on to become one of the biggest acts in music when Remy was serving her prison sentence for assault. Remy says that Minaj initiated conversation after her 2014 release in which they agreed not to be combative toward each other. When I came home, we had a conversation where she actually reached out to me, Remy said. We had a real conversation. Anything I say, they gon' say, I'm coming at you. Anything you say, they gon' say, you coming at me. We're not gonna let it get to us, and I thought that's where we was at. Remy Ma has distanced herself from Sheether even after it won immediate acclaim for hip-hop heads. It just bothers me that this record that I put out, where it's literally picking apart a female, went so viral. And every media outlet wants to talk about and pick it up. I feel like we could have done the same thing working together, she said on Another Round podcast in 2017. So why do you have a problem with her because she didn't want to do a song with you? And after the fact, after you did that song, now that the media has picked it up and you see that they pretty much hammered Nicki and they laughed at her sorrow, her pain. Now you feel bad because maybe your intentions from the beginning was faulty at first. You can't get mad at somebody because you don't sound ladylike. You chose your sound. Maybe you didn't. Maybe that's the way you talk. That's your flavor. So when you make the statement that you have to sound like this or you have to dress like that, that's just how Nicki is. Nicki's sharp. She dresses how she dresses, and her personality, which is she has a bomb personality. Especially her personality comes alive in her music. Her voice is her voice. So I don't see how we're getting upset. And now you feel bad. I can understand you feeling bad because that song really, really hurt it. I mean, really. But getting back to Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams has no reason at all to feel like she can give advice to anybody about their marriage. Nicki Minaj is beautiful. Absolutely. Even when she does not wear makeup or weave, Nicki is beautiful. Her skin, her everything. And people have rumors out that she's bleached her skin, this and that. But I mean, when I look at her pictures when she was younger before the fame, Nicki was light skinned. Nicki's a light brown color. I call her light skin because it's light brown. My own skin complexion is brown skin. Nicki's a little lighter. And the fact that people can pick you apart is just gotta be hard, especially when you're in the limelight. She kept it very spiritual, very, very godly on the Queen's Radio Live. I had her back 110%. What do y'all think about this? Have y'all actually went to the live? Did you see what's going on? Are you not even interested? Or are you interested in what's going on? I am a fan of Nicki Minaj, so I am interested. And I want to say congratulations to their marriage. My prayers are with you, and I just want everything good for you. Everybody has a past. No one's perfect. This guy not from the suburbs. He's from the hood. He got a past. He's a gangster or a reformed gangster. Look, if you're a gangster, you always going to be a gangster, though. You don't got to live that life, but you got swag like a gangster because you true to yourself. So I wanted to say congratulations to them. I'm not going to judge somebody based on their past. What Wendy Williams needs to do is continue her treatment and stay free of alcohol as much as she can. Maybe she should do what Nicki said. Maybe she should pray. Maybe Nicki prayer will help you, Wendy, because I seen you belittle a lot of artists, a lot of people that really, I just see them as beautiful people. I mean, you can see, right? So let me know what y'all think in the comments. Peace.